Well, here we are again. Today is May the 1st, 2024. As you can see, everything's bloomed out. We even got our garden out there. Got some stuff planted in it. Cucumbers. Got some, I don't know if she planted the okra or not. Cucumbers, squash, sunflowers. You can tell everything is it's blooming out real good. See the blackberries over here. You know, you hear all them little winners that we have. You know, blackberry winter, dogwood winter, whippoorwill winter. You know, anything like that. Well, we just had our blackberry winter. Everything's bloomed out. So now the only thing is to get warmer and warmer. Grass is growing evenly now. It's pretty much the same. It's not patchy and it's not, you know, this is the right kind of mowing weather. You know, it's not hard to see. It's good weather. So, and as far as severe weather goes, we haven't. In fact, this has been one of our quietest years that I can remember of. And we had one, I think April the 2nd, I think it was. We had a 10% hatch tornado risk. And we had nothing else since then. These are fixing to bloom out. This looks like something's laid in them. What was that? Meth van. But yeah, we've only had one real chance of tornadic storms. The rest of the time has been it's been out, you know, down to our south, up to our north. You know, we hadn't been under any major kind of severe weather. Look at these. Oh yeah, they smell nice. Well, we hadn't been under any kind of major severe weather. Now it is May, and usually the risk for tornadoes and severe weather moves out to the southern plains and the northern plains, you know, the plains. So they usually, and here in the last couple of weeks, they've been getting nothing but. You all right there, Wrinkles? Oh, get him, Bo. Skitty, skitty. You just rolled, little girl. What'd you do that for? Yeah, it usually moves out to the Midwest, or I'm sorry, the plains. And here in the last couple of weeks, they've been under anywhere, the lowest has been a slight, and the highest has been a moderate. They've gotten a lot of severe weather this year. They have, and I'm telling you, they've gotten tornado after tornado after tornado. I need to clean all that area out. That was from last year, the stalks from last year. Yeah, they've gotten tornado after tornado after tornado, really. They've gotten a lot of them. So, I mean, it seems to me like the risk has moved out to the plains, and our season is over. Now we could still get severe weather, but it's going to be mostly out in the plains. Here's our banana trees. They're growing real good. So I think our season is over. I mean, we can be under a risk, true, but it ain't gonna be like, you know, during our peak month of April. You know, March and April is pretty much our peak months. I mean, February can start it, but that's it. I mean, ain't got nothing else. I think it's just gonna get warmer and warmer and warmer now, and we ain't gonna have them sharp cold fronts to move through to what do you call it, to give us any kind of severe weather. So I think our season is pretty much over. I mean, it's still kind of sort of spring, but I mean, it's not as, it's more like coming into early summer already. Things budded out real good. Now we got us a nice warm summer. I have to go through. It's pretty outside. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, we can still get severe weather. Is that a bird? All right, little fucknuts living in there. But it's, you know, it's I think it's over for us there. I hope, anyways. You know, like I said, we can get storms and stuff to move through, but I don't think it's anything like during early March, you know, all the way through April there. So, but you've seen our spring. I pretty much recorded all the way through it. Had some, you know, like I said, we've only been under really a risk. You know, we've been under a bunch of marginal risk, but I think we was under that enhanced risk. We had that 10% tornado, 10% hatch tornado risk, but we didn't get anything but some rain and a, you know, thunderstorm. But so, I mean, we got some tornadoes up in Sunbright, Tennessee, and in down to the south, up north of Huntsville, Alabama. Alabama's way below average. I mean, they getting, I think they're, Bo, don't get too far away. I think they're minus 27 in Alabama. I mean, they ain't really had a really active year down in Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia. They did it in the, like, February, I think. January, February, they had a, you know, fairly busy, active year, you know, starting of the year, and then it just slacked off for April. Well, I don't think we got an omega block, but we had a ridge of high pressure that moved over us after the April the 2nd little outbreak they had, where the Ohio, Indiana, and northern Kentucky was under a moderate risk. But that was it. I mean, we didn't have nothing else. So after that ridge moved in, and it was nothing. Mostly it's moved. I mean, I think around April, like April the 20th on, has mostly been out in plains. The southern and the northern plains, they've gotten moderate risk, enhanced risk. They've had an enhanced risk almost every day for the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's been a lot of severe weather for them. I mean, they've really made a comeback on why they're considered Tornado Alley. So, but like I said, we're doing good here. Spring is progressing along. I think it's just, I think it's early summer. I mean, like I said, we had our last little winter, is what they call it. Blackberry. And here it is, May. I think this summer's going to be pretty hot. It's nice out here now. I'm telling you, the last week and a half has been nothing but absolute pleasant weather here. It ain't been super hot. It ain't been super cold. The wind is, it's been a little gusty. But it's nice. Oh, it's so nice. I've mowed, I think, twice. Went to mow again tomorrow. It's pretty nice, though. It's actually been really pleasant weather. Delilah, what are you doing, girl? What you doing over there? Huh? So, but anyway. Just admire it. I mean, it just looks beautiful out here. Early spring. Well, I'd say probably it's late spring. Mid to late spring, I think. I mean, I don't think it's not early spring anymore. I mean, everything's already bloomed out. So it's not too bad. What do you think, Bo? Think it's nice out here? He's like, no, I want to go inside and sit down. A little bit up there, sitting on the sidewalk. Well, that's where I spend most of my days. CJ sometimes will come out here, and he's still got school until the end of May, and then he'll get out of school finally. Then on the weekend, or on the days that I'm off, we can set up as late as we want. Come outside, maybe enjoy it, maybe go camping some. There's a cardinal. So, excuse me. But anyway, Bo, you got anything to say? Bo. What about you, Delilah? What about you, girl? You got anything to say? Hey. It's like I can't see you, but I can hear you. Hey. All right, Bo. Are you ready to go in? Is that what it is? Are you ready to go in too, girl? Oh, but anyways, I just make these videos for memory of this spring, and then really it's been the quietest spring we've had. Ain't it, Delilah? We ain't had hardly any severe weather at all. I think we was under a severe thunderstorm warning once. Well, actually it wasn't us, it was Greenback. But we was we were under it once. No, that was in Greenback. We didn't have any. We ain't had any severe thunderstorm warnings. We have definitely hadn't had any tornado warnings. We've been under one tornado watch so far this spring, I think, and it was on April the 2nd. So we hadn't had anything. It's been a really quiet spring, and I'm definitely glad of that. So anyway, go ahead and get ready to hang out for the night. So until next time, stay classy.